Satnam. Kundalini Yoga, as taught by Yogi Bhajan, has hundreds and hundreds of kriyas to choose from. A kriya is like a yoga set. So a kriya is a set of specific exercises for a desired outcome. So the number of exercises can range all the way from 2 up to 25, 27 exercises in one set. However, there's one exercise that stands alone and it's a complete yoga set, a complete kriya in itself, and it's called Sat Kriya. Very, very powerful. So Sat Kriya uses the apana energy, which is elimination, and the prana energy, which is life-giving, brings those to the navel, creates heat, generates heat. Kundalini energy starts to uncoil and travel from the lower chakras up to the higher chakras. So what does that mean in layman's terms? Chakras are vortexes of energy, but they're also states of consciousness. And consciousness is how you view the world. So if somebody, I'll just give an example, if somebody has trapped energy in the first chakra, they'll be overly concerned with survival. You know, how do I get a job? How do I keep my job? How do I pay my rent this month? Keep food on my table? Blah, blah, blah. All survival stuff. Or if somebody has trapped energy in the second chakra, they'll see the whole world through the lens of a sexual lens. And so on. So that can create a very limited view of your world if you're only coming from those lower states of consciousness. So it's like being in a little tiny mini on the superhighway driving, and you look over to your left and you see this big RV and you can't really see anything, and in front of you is this big semi truck. There's something beside you and back of you. You've got no view, right? It's very limited. With Sat Kriya and any Kundalini Yoga in general, raises your consciousness. So it's like being up on a double-decker bus, triple-decker bus, and you're on the very top and you have a 360 view of what's going on around you. So it just expands your awareness. Now this only takes 3 minutes. All yoga works, but Kundalini Yoga works fast. That's the beauty of it. So 3 minutes, completely shift your consciousness. You can wake up in the morning and just feel like the world is the pits. I feel so negative. I'm so negative I don't even want to be with myself. I'm just going to go back to bed, right? You can take that state of consciousness and you can do Sat Kriya for 3 minutes, and what you can do, you can completely lift and elevate yourself out of that state. It's a beautiful, beautiful tool to have, and it only takes 3 minutes. So I want you to try this with me for 3 minutes. And if you're sitting on the floor, come sitting into rock pose, which is sitting on your heels. So sitting on your heels. So one heel is sticking into one side of your butt, and then the other heel is sticking into the other side of the butt. They're hitting acupressure points there. And if you can't sit there, if your legs are just too tight, stay in your chair, maybe, or you're at your computer chair, but feel your feet firmly on the ground. And you can do it sitting in a chair too. So it uses the mantra Sat Nam. Sat Nam. It rhymes with but mom. So Sat Nam. Sat Nam means truth is my identity. It's a Bij mantra, and this mantra is being planted into your awareness, so it can completely shift your consciousness. The mantra Sat Nam. So as you chant Sat, you're going to pull your navel in towards your spine, and then Nam, just release the lock. So it's Sat, pulling your navel in towards the spine, Nam, releasing the lock. Okay? So the mudra for this is you're going to interlace your fingers, except your index fingers, your Jupiter fingers point up, your thumbs are crossed over. Okay? Now you're going to stretch your arms up over your head, and you're unable to see this, but just imagine that you can see my arms up over my head, and rolling the armpits towards one another. Okay, and head is in Jalandhar Bandh, so your head is perfectly balanced on your spine. Your chin is slightly towards your chest. You're going to feel a slight pull in the back of your neck. Okay, so spine stays straight, and the only thing moving are going to be your arms moving up and down as you chant Sat Nam. So eyes are closed, and focus is at the third eye. And do this for 3 minutes with me. And as you chant Sat, you're pulling in the navel towards the spine, bringing in the energy from the universe. And Nam, releasing the lock and imagining the energy coming out through your third eye. So let's give it a little try. Okay? So get in position, spine is straight, head's in Jalandhar Bandh, and ready to begin. Inhale to begin. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath. Pull Mul Bandh, pulling up on the anus, muscles around the sex organ, pull in the navel. Focus is at your third eye, tensing all the muscles in your back, channeling the energy up the spine, through the chakras and out through the crown chakra. Hold the breath, focus at your third eye, exhale all the air out. Again, pull Mul Bandh, pulling on the anus, muscles around the sex organ, pulling the navel, channel the energy up, 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 tense the muscles, and relax the breath, and gently sweep your hands and arms through your aura. And eyes are closed, focused at your third eye, the point between your brows, at the root of your nose. And just be with yourself a moment. And feeling yourself expand in your awareness and rise in your consciousness. Now it's always best with Sat Kriya to rest as long as you've done. So if you've done 3 minutes of Sat Kriya, you want to rest for 3 minutes as well, because that's when all the energies get integrated. And try this often. It's best to do something like this every single day, and journal. Do it through 3 minutes for 40 days. It will create a habit, and write in your journal every day what happens to you. I guarantee something will happen to you. Something wonderful will happen to you. So have a wonderful month, and leave your comments, and please subscribe, and have a beautiful Kundalini Yoga practice.